Hello again, it's Kingfish UK here at Chernobly last weekend. Last time there's going to be a paintball event there. Just a quick look up at the map. I was red team, so you got red team, red spawn, blue spawn. Didn't change all day. It's the first game. So basically, red line is where I sort of went from to into the middle part of the building called the casino. Sort of breached it with minimal players. There was about maybe 2-3 of us there right at the beginning. Took a while for the rest of the Reds to get through. It was a pretty good day. It was one and only time that we actually got into this building. First game. The Blues, don't know how they did it, but they just figured out that they could get to this building quicker than what we could. The rest of the day, so I tried twice in the next 2 games to get into this building, and it was literally running at full pelt, and they were already at these windows I'm looking at, and it was just, you just couldn't breach it. It was too well reinforced before we'd even got there. So yeah, straight in. See one of our players just in front, red team in front. So I do know this is, I've been here before, so got a fair idea where I am. What the building layout is. Yeah, there's a blue player already here, first striker.
Face.
Headshot. Just trying to figure out whereabouts he is. So basically straight in front of me is the row of trees that you can see, and behind that, just behind that, there's like a real small sort of single-story building. It's basically a big long porter cabin, if you just want to think of it like that. I do have walkie-talkies, so you'll hear a bit of talking every now and again. Came with Sai from Medusa, and Sai brought his friend Alex along.
First building down.
First big paintball event, well, first day event. So Alex has been to a big day event. As you can see, the weather is absolutely spot on. So this map's actually a bit stop-start. So like the first 5 minutes of every game, you have to gain your ground, because it's really difficult to get from building to building unless you're on the sort of outer edges of the map, as I am. There's a little bit of cover, as you can see. There's trees in front, but there's quite a lot of open ground. You sort of 10 meters open ground in front of you, so if there's somebody there, they're going to clean you up before you get in there. So yeah, I've just changed my headset for my radio.
You want to come far left and push into the building I'm in.
Yeah, because I had a throat mic and the boys were complaining that I was quite muffled on that and they couldn't understand me, so I've now got what's the technical name for it? Yeah, it's a tactical Kenwood headpiece for my walkie-talkie. The boys actually said it made a massive difference. They could hear me clear as day, so massive improvement. Definitely helped with walkie-talkie, even though there was only 3 of us using the same channel. Could get us all in the same area pretty quickly. So yeah, just where those shadows are, where those trees are, is where the building is. You just can't quite see it, but on the left there's just a little bit of movement I can see through the trees on the outside of the building, because I think at this point I'm actually the only red up this far on this side of the map. So I'm trying to not give my position away. Just checking behind. This shouldn't really be going on the left hand side of the road, past the road. Just making sure nobody is actually doing that. So yeah, just don't want to get hit by the first striker. Yeah, just there when I'm pointing the guns, that's where the building is. So if you've not done an OMG game before, the reason why I call them first strikers is it's basically there's 5 aside, 5 snipers aside that can only use first strikers. It's easy to say first striker than sniper, because some people can think you're using a long ball, round ball, but they're actually not. Get a nice crisp shot through the tree line. Takes us it. I think there was actually 2 of them there, but spooked the other one. So I've been here before. This is probably my 4th or 5th time I've been here. Done a couple of videos before. One of my teammates.
Watch the windows.
A couple of lads reinforcing.
One in the building, ground floor, straight in front of you. You can look down, you'll probably see him. He's about halfway down in the windows.
And there's the sniper again.
Second time he's got somebody. First
Another
striker,
headshot.
he's got his zeroed all the way down here.
So there's
Second
me and
person he's
another
got.
lad just behind me, he's watching the stairs. Just missed him. The branches. I've zoomed that in and the
Breaching on the
branches saved
bottom.
him. It gives you a real good angle, because just through that window there, that's the door hole. You can see them before they can see you. So it's actually a real nice position, this window. So the lad on the far back left, he's actually taking incoming. There's a little bit of confusion halfway through this video. I do actually fire on some of my own teammates, thinking it's blues actually coming up the stairs, but it's actually reds. Do get a little bit skitty when you're only a few of you are holding a building and not sure on how many of your own team are in it, or if the blues are in it.
You come halfway down, you might get an angle.
Yeah, because at this
Just
point he
be
actually
alright.
says he thinks the blues are below him. Not 100% sure if there were. Could have been reds. Yeah, I've been having a slight issue with the helix. It's been a while since I've used her. That's happening quite regularly now, where the mags are like don't want to feed. So I think this time I clean them, I'm just going to put some silicone lube in there just to make it run a bit easier. It happened probably twice through the day. Could have been the heat, the humidity, because it was
It should be on the other side of that
exceptionally warm
road.
and exceptionally humid.
Red, that way, left, you're right.
Trying to give him a heads up that there's blues in the room in front of him. Just clean him out. Just as he's coming in. Distracted by the teammate on the ground floor. Just one on the side. Just miss him. So yeah, giving you a real good cover, because that is basically the only way in on the ground, unless they come in beneath me, to actually get into this building. So that sort of like this side of that ground floor is the corridor, and it's just one way in. So I've got like what, 2 windows there plus a door to cover. So if they make it past the first window, I'm not going to get all the way down there without me taking them out. There's a little bit of noise behind, so I'm not too sure what's going on. So we did get our arses handed to us on the day, actually, because the blues figured out they could get into this building pretty quickly before we could actually get down here. As I said, I don't know how they were doing it, but
boys.
quite a lot of the objectives and so on were based in and around these buildings and that, and they had more real estate than what we had. We got pinned quite far back, which I'll show in the next video. Probably got maybe 1, maybe 2 more videos of the day. So I'm just sort of pulling back, making sure this lad's alright. Main stairs there. It's just on the right hand side. Let's see if I can get a better angle of outside the building if they were coming in from the front door. And this is where I spot size just below me. Just now I spot him. Trying to breach in.
Sorry, I'm above you on the second floor. There's 2 of us.
Trying to see if I can get a decent sort of angle on the stairs. So I've been into this building before on previous days, or on previous events, but I haven't really explored it fully, so don't know every little nook and cranny. A nice little window, so there's still on the back side of that wall there on the right. Just see a little bit of movement. Don't want to stick my head out too far because that first strike is still there. Third round, crisp headshot. Just did some movement downstairs. I'm rapid on that. I'll run the risk of actually going down them without any cover on the stairs because they'll see my legs before I see them. Trying to do it quietly. So what have I had the
Red,
drop
upstairs,
on these two?
upstairs,
Not actually
upstairs, we need
red
coffee
team.
upstairs.
Finally some reinforcements.
Right, careful, there's a first striker aiming straight through here. You're on the bottom right, downstairs of that window that you look through. On the outside of the building, bottom right now. See him?
Yeah, it's just misunderstood what I
Yeah,
actually
watch the
said.
first striker, they're there. You're at the edge of this building and they're probably in this corridor here.
And this point is when I accidentally fire on my own team.
There's two of us up here now.
Still defending the stairs, so I'm getting a little bit confused on if we're in imminent danger or what. Yeah, there. It's reds.
Sorry!
Just a little bit too
Apologise!
eager.
The Reds! Reds! Reds, sorry, Reds! Reds, sorry! First striker through these windows. Yeah, down the other one.
The side's just there on the right.
Red, sorry,
Yeah, it can get a little
apologise!
bit confusing. I actually shot Alex in the next game. He just looked
Watch
a
the
little bit
first
too
striker
shady.
coming through that window. He's had two of us, alright? If you get down to this far end window, they're at the bottom right hand side of this building. It's on the ground
Yeah,
floor,
the next
taking
sort,
that
as I
wall.
said, the next sort of two games to try and
They
get
know I
in
was there,
exactly
so
the
I've
same
moved out from
position.
there.
There's barely any of us down on this side, so
They were on the bottom floor,
Any
right
sort of
hand side
movement, I was
far end, but
firing
there's
on
a
it.
first striker literally whizzing painting.
really fall on my ass here, old BBs. But
He's looking at me, boys, he's looking at me!
trying to tell the lads.
Red, he's looking
Pushing
at
down
me!
the corridor.
Yeah, he's looking at me!
Just cleaning him up with the fourth round as he's distracted with the boys in the corridor.
He's out! He's gone! One on the ground floor.
Yeah, there's about another sort of 10-12 minutes of me up here. Got a little bit
If you get
quieter once we got
somebody on this
reinforcements.
far window, get to the other side, that's where the first striker's been hitting. Don't stick your head out too much.
Stampies.
Down there, on the far side,
New
you go and
toy.
look down that angle.
Trying it out, but he swaps back to his Tipex for the next game. Just can't get along with the slightly bigger weapon. Like it's been really light. Can't blame him. He's as fast as hell.
What's he say? Look. Outside of that wall, boys.
Still on the outside of that wall.
Outside of that wall. The other side of your wall. You've been looking at
loads of wasps on the day. That's what I was just waving my hands around. There was loads everywhere on the whole site. There was literally loads. So yeah, that first strike I've been talking about for the whole video. Finally stick made out a little bit too far.
Oh, nice!
In the neck.
In the neck, first strike.
Hope you enjoyed this video. There'll be another one out soon. Catch you all later.